Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2025, 5 years post COVID. Can you believe it? Some of us can because some organizations are moving back to office all 5 days a week, which is, I don't want to comment cause that would change this entire video to a rant session. But we want to start 2025 in the best mindset, focusing only on the good things in our lives. This video has two parts where I set up my space for the new year, and next is all about vision boards. Please feel free to refer to the chapters if you are interested in only one specific part of this video. I wanted to bring some visual changes in my surroundings so that it makes my mind believe in the concept of new year, new me, and I consciously make efforts to not get trapped in my older habits, which I want to replace with better ones. Pro tip: if you want to change the look of your space without making a lot of effort, use large frames on your wall. They act as a centerpiece and have the potential to tie up your entire space. This house is finally ready for 2025. The little changes around the house throughout the year keeps me motivated.
Let's talk about another important aspect of setting yourself ahead in 2025, which is vision boards. Last year in 2024, I created my first ever vision board, but I want to admit that it was solely for content purpose. I wanted to post a reel on my Instagram to showing how I'm creating a vision board and things like that. I wanted to do it because everyone else was doing and it looked so pretty in the gram, so I thought, why not do it just for content purpose? It's not a lot of expense. So I did it without putting much thought and intentions to it. So let's see how my vision board did in the last year. So yes, I counted all the goals that I put in my board, and it was around 26, out of which I was able to achieve 13, which is 50% success rate. I think it's not bad. It's a good success rate for that. So let's see what all goals that I have achieved in this year, which I have put in this vision board. The 50% of the goals that I have put is not something which I was able to achieve in 2024, but it will be an ongoing thing. So it's not a point to be depressed about things that you have not achieved. So I think it's a good point to keep you on track. For me, I just used to look at the pictures to make these dreams come true. I was always kept in such a scenario that it happened for me. So let's see now what are goals that I have achieved. First one that I want to share is this picture. I put up this couple picture, not thinking much. The only thing I wanted is harmony in my relation. But this year I got proposed, which is, I love it. Let's come to the next goal, which is this picture. This is a apartment picture with keys, a little behind story. So in the start of 2024, I had no idea whether this goal was in cards for me in 2024. I always wanted to move to a bigger and better apartment, but it was just not happening for me in the past 3 years after coming to US. So I had no clue, but this happened, and I am now in a much better place and in a beautiful apartment that I created with so much love. So yep. Next is this prized possession of mine. I included this picture solely for the reason that I am living in Dallas, and to live in Dallas you need a car. I had no idea that I could be able to buy a car this year, but this happened. Not only that, I never wanted to buy a red car. I just put this picture for the aesthetic purpose. It looked so cool to me. But after getting my keys this year, I came back to my apartment and saw my vision board and realized that I posted a red car and my car is red too, which is bizarre, but I loved how it worked. So yes. Next is this Christmas tree. I know it might not be a big achievement for most people, but as a kid I always wanted to have a big Christmas tree for myself, and this year I had it. So I love it. I love it. Next is this one. So I posted this travel goal for myself. I wanted to go to a place which has mountains and things like that, and I went to Utah where I also got proposed, so it's just cherry on the top. I love it. Oh yeah, this one. I also want to talk about this one. This is a women speaking. I always wanted to grow as a speaker, and last year I spoke at Women in Cybersecurity with two of my colleagues, which was such a beautiful experience. Our talk was one of the most attended talk in the conference, which I'm very proud of. So it was a beautiful experience. I will definitely do it again. It was like somehow this board made some of my dreams come true, and I'm very thankful to it. So now when you ask, do you believe in vision boards? Yes, totally yes. So now let's talk about why do you need a vision board. As per my personal experience, even though I had put no intention to it, but I made sure to put this board in front of me all throughout the year, and this board act as a navigation point to me and always brought me back to my goals. So even though I had put no intention, these goals were behind my mind all the time. So basically I haven't missed any opportunity to make these dreams come true. I also want to discuss on how to make a vision board. I want to make things simpler for you if you're watching this. So the first step would be sit with a pen and paper in a very quite good environment, and categorize your goals into 4 categories, which is the first one will be money and career. So you can include goals like getting a promotion, getting a certification, start investing, things like that in this category. Next is lifestyle. So if you want to travel to a place, can come in this category, or if you want to buy something, maybe a phone, a bike or something like that, whatever you wish to, you can put those into this lifestyle category. Next is health and wellness. Everything your physical and mental health related can come into this. So maybe having a good skin, having more home cooked food this year, something like that. You can include those in this health and wellness category. Next is relationship. Last but not the least, it is so important in our lives. So search for pictures which instigate feelings of that you are loved, you are happy in a relationship, which can be a relationship with your family or your friends. So you can use pictures where friends are enjoying together. So it shows that you're putting intention to surround yourself with good friendships.
Go to Pinterest and add aesthetic at the end of everything you're searching for. For example, traveling aesthetic. Save photos with no face so that it looks personal. It should invoke the feeling that it's you, rather you looking at another person.
The goal is not only to focus on pretty things, but also lifestyle changes that you need to make in your life to achieve those goals. Since I had not taken my last year's vision board seriously, I want to give my all this year. So my master plan for this year
is to have inspirations for short-term goals, that is for 2025, but also put long-term goals and select lifestyle changes I need to do to reach my long-term goals. Second, journal about it and visualize it and trust it. That's all for this video. I hope you find it helpful, and I'll meet you next week. Bye bye.